lead us on. Hello and welcome to semifinal number 2. I'm Dylan Ferris, joined alongside me, Ryan Mendenhall, where we've got the hometown Williamsville Bullets versus the PORTA Bluejays and an all-Sangamo semifinal here at the Williamsville Holiday Tournament. A chance to play Warrensburg Monday night at 7 p.m. on the line. How are we feeling about this one for the Bullets?
Well, just look around, it's packed. Not very many empty seats. Based on what I've seen from Williamsville the past 2 nights, if they can come out aggressive and they can put it to PORTA early, I think they win this game pretty easily. However, PORTA's very good. If they let PORTA hang around, I think it can be trouble for the Bullets.
Like you said, a packed house here tonight. Even some Warrensburg fans sticking around to find out who they're going to play. This one should be a fun one as the Bullets trying to get back to the championship game for a second year in a row.
PORTA's
trying to win it for the first time since 2017.
Yep, made the championship game last year. Beat Calvary by 1 point in this game, the semifinal game last year. I think PORTA's got really good shooters. If you can limit them and lock them up, I think PORTA really doesn't have much else they can go to offensively. I think we've seen that the past couple days. Williamsville, obviously, I think Doran's had a couple good games. Sailing was shut down last night. I think the game plan, PORTA obviously knows who Sailing is. I think you got to find a way to get Sailing the ball and get him some open looks.
Definitely get him started early.
Absolutely. He only had 4 shot attempts yesterday. And one of them was try to be a buzzer beater. I mean, so in reality, he only had 3 looks yesterday. Yeah. He's got to have way more than that.
So the Bullets trying to get back to that championship game and face the unbeaten Warrensburg Latham Cardinals.
Yep.
As tip is just about underway, and here we go. PORTA will win the tip. It'll be McClure going to bring it up, guarded by Doran.
Williamsville's going to match up in man. PORTA was the first game last year that they brought out the 1-3-1 in conference play.
So Marr going to kick it over to McClure. McClure moving to his right, nothing going so far for the Blue Jays. See if they can't get him open. But with Doran on him, it's going to be hard to get an open look. Hoagland and Bodine kind of fighting down low here.
Yeah. Saw just Carrick with the ball. He didn't play much in that second half yesterday. We'll see how much action he gets in this game.
Oak gets it to McClure. McClure goes up, shot goes in.
Just beat Sailing on the dribble.
So they wasted almost a full minute there, 45 seconds. So the Bullets will get a first chance now.
Coach Beard going to call it a set play here.
7 minutes to go here.
High post action from Sanders.
Sailing almost comes free there. Doran in the corner, 3-pointer. That one's going to go. So the Bullets take a 1-point lead.
Great shot from Doran. After a big game yesterday, it's good to see him staying right on track. He might have a big night.
So they kind of trap Marr there to get it to Hoagland.
Yeah, I think you got to force turnovers if for Williamsville. That's obviously been the game plan from Coach Beard the past couple nights. Force turnovers and run the other team out of the gym.
McClure to Morse. Back over to Carrick. Carrick down low to Hoagland. Gonna back down Bodine. Go up over Bodine. Tried to use the backboard there to get it to fall.
It's great defense, especially because Bodine did not foul on that possession. Got to keep him and Doran out of foul trouble.
Sailing thought about shooting it there. Bodine has it, moves to his right, kicks to Scheffler.
I think he can find a better shot than what Sailing had.
Kicks to Doran in the corner, who's got to drive baseline. Kicks down to Sanders. Good find there from Doran.
Sanders has started to come alive a little bit here recently, scoring more. He's been a lot better of a rebounder here recently.
So Doran does a great job getting baseline and draws 2 defenders onto him. And finds Sanders for an open look. McClure gets to Morris. Morris back to McClure.
Sanders is going to have to guard on the perimeter for the 2nd straight night. We'll see when Garrett Tim will come in for him.
Comes off. Marr. Marr going to drive kick to McClure. Thought about shooting it. Almost poked away there by Doran.
Yep. Doran on McClure. Obviously, Coach Beard has a lot of trust.
It's down to Carrick, who goes up.
It's like a foul on Scheffler. Looks like he was straight up.
Yeah.
It's a new officiating crew, so you're not going to see as physical as a game as we did last game. That game, really physical. So I'm sure there'll be more fouls in this one.
Carrick at the free throw line. Didn't see a whole lot out of him yesterday.
No, and he's one of their better scorers, 5'10" junior.
Yeah, he'll make the first free throw. Second one on the way.
Yeah, Mar McClure and Carrick, if those three get going, it could be a long night for the Bullets.
That one goes in, so it's a 1-point lead still for the Bullets. 5.5 to go in the first quarter. Scheffler gonna bring it up. Gonna go kind of slow here for what they've been doing in recent first quarters.
Yeah.
Sanders gets it to Scheffler. Scheffler three-pointer. Rattles in. So they get the lead up to 4 now.
And that starts with the Braden Sailing screen. He's going to have two guys chasing him all night when he's near the ball, and both of them go with him and leave Scheffler wide open for the 3.
We see that look a lot from the Bullets.
Something that I think the coach has done a good job of. And looks like a turnover. Great defense from Bodine.
That's probably a call that goes either way.
Yep. Did look like it did go off of Hoagland. Coach Beard looks like he's going to yell out another set play. See who he wants this shot to come from.
Definitely kind of been their go-to is the set play. And here they run it again. Corner 3 from Scheffler. Off the mark, rebound by Hoagland.
It's another open look because of a Sailing screen. Scheffler just couldn't knock it down.
So they've done a great job on those looks so far. They just got to get a few of them to fall, and they'll be rolling in this one. But McClure going to get over to Morse. Almost lost it. Has to pick this dribble down to Hoagland.
Another good defense from Bodine. Looks like they'll say it went off of Bodine.
Not sure there as Drew Carter comes in. Yep.
For Hoagland. So now Porta's going to play small. With Sanders on the court, we'll see if Williamsville wants to match that. Maybe with Tim going to come in here very shortly.
So on the inbound is Marr, who gets it into Carrick. Yeah.
Williamsville's been in really good gap help to start this game, limiting Porta's opportunities to get to the basket.
4 minutes to go, halfway through the first quarter. 4-point lead for the Bullets still. Carrick gets it back out to McClure. McClure, Drew Carter, corner. Back to Carrick, the top, guarded by Scheffler. Now over to McClure, who's going to drive.
Looks like McClure kicks it out of bounds. Great gap help from Sailing.
Yeah, he lost it there. Kind of fell on the ground and he just kicked it away.
Yeah, Sailing's not going to get shots or he's not going to score. He's got to find other ways to impact the game because that's the kind of player he is, and he's done really good defense. He's done a great defensive job to start this game.
So Sailing brings it up, gets it to Scheffler.
Going to try to get Scheffler downhill for an open Sailing look. Great closeout from McClure, though.
Scheffler drives baseline, gets to Sailing in the corner. His three-pointer rattles out.
That's a great look. I mean, he probably makes 80% of those.
So it'll stay Bullets basketball. Scheffler on the inbound. He will get it to Doran, who goes up, misses his shot, rebound by Morse.
Might have liked there, Doran just come down with it, gather his feet, and then go up strong instead of just, being off balance and forcing up a shot in the air.
So Doran pretty much been on McClure this entire game.
Yep, and he's done a good job.
And Bullet ball.
Great defense
McClure
from Doran.
trying to say it went off of Doran.
I think it went off of Doran, I'm not going to lie. But good defense from Doran regardless.
Yeah. But we've seen a little bit, guys coming off of their man other than really Doran and Bodine. But the other three kind of switching around. So Scheffler kicks down to Sanders. Sanders, bully ball goes up
and
one headed to the line to extend this lead.
Love the physicality from Sanders. Good power move, goes up strong, finishes through the contact, and he's done a good job of hitting his free throws this year. Yeah. Obviously, Kohler struggled with that last year. Simcoe mentioned it earlier. For a state team, Bullets might have been the worst free throw shooting team for a state team. I mean, maybe ever.
Yeah.
So it's good to see him knock these down.
As that one rattles out, rebound by Bodine, kicks it to Doran. Doran is Sailing. Sailing's three-pointer does not go. Rebound by Bodine. Great job. Down to Sanders. Kicks to Sailing.
Again.
Another three-pointer. This one is off. Rebound by Morse.
3 good looks from Sailing. Just hasn't knocked any of them down. He's going to start knocking those down if Porta's going to leave him open.
Potentially because of, not being able to do a whole lot last night.
Maybe got him off rhythm.
Carter gets it to Marr.
Sailing's now on McClure. Maybe just a transition matchup there for Williamsville.
So Porta maybe going to try and take advantage of that and get it hit to him on an open look, but
looks like they're going to get a timeout called by PORTA, 32nd.
2:18 to go, 6-point lead for the Bullets. We'll be back after the timeout. So we're back here, 2:15 to go. Blue Jay ball down by 6. So they get it to Carter, get it to Marr. They got to get some open looks.
Yeah, Williamsville's done a great job defensively. They're fighting through screens, playing really, they've been in their gaps.
Parrott goes to the lane, his shot
Good
rattles
finish.
in.
Looks like Shuffler bumped him. Probably
But-
lucky that's not his second foul.
Yeah, definitely should have maybe taken advantage of Doran coming off of McClure, but they just couldn't get it an open look.
Small ball.
Yeah, you could say that's maybe a mismatch for Sailing, but
Yeah.
just because of
They're going
Doran's
to post
such
up
good
Dorn
defense,
against a
yeah.
smaller defender, and Carter.
Bodine, three-pointer. No
Oh,
good. He's
great
gonna
hustle.
hustle. He gets his own rebound, kicks to Tim. He's gonna drive, spin, shot up.
It's not the
Off the
shot.
mark, yeah.
Williamsville wants. Coach Beard's not too happy. Reset the offense and maybe look for a better shot.
It's a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Marr, gonna give to McClure.
Dorn back on McClure.
McClure gonna go down, kick to Drew Carter in the corner. His three-pointer. That one falls, so it's a one-point game
Yep.
now.
Tim helps too far off. A Carter in the corner. And I mean, Dorn didn't really need the help. And then Tim couldn't get back in time.
Sailing gets it over to Dorn. Just under a minute to go. Dorn gonna drive. Spin kick over to Tim. Sailing almost thought it was his.
Yeah,
Tim got
almost
it.
shuffled his
Yeah.
feet for a travel.
So they're nearing that 30-second hold, but they're maybe
40.
gonna try to get a shot. Shuffler, corner three. Rattles through.
He's hot to start this one. Again,
So-
you take away Sailing, it'll be Shuffler, Doran.
So it's a 4-point lead now. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter.
You know,
McClure gonna bring it up.
I like Williamsville's defense so far. They're really stopping the Blue Jays. Great block by
Yeah.
Doran.
Doran blocks it there. So 19 seconds still hold for one.
Yep, Shuffler's gonna come and get it. I would assume we've kind of seen either a triangle look or a 4-low look for Williamsville.
We'll see
Like
it right
a
now.
flare
with 10
screen
seconds
by Shuffler gets it.
to Doran. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound by Bodine. Puts a
Good
shot
tip.
up.
Ooh.
Rattles out. No time left. So it's a 4-point lead for the Bullets. Headed into the second quarter. Back and forth a little bit there towards the end. We'll be back after that. Welcome back here. Second quarter action of the second semifinal. Bullets up by 4. So a little bit of a kind of back and forth.
Yep. It's been Shuffler. He has 6 of the 13. Doran had a 3 early in the game, and then Sanders has a couple layups. Sailing's 0 for 3 to start this game. We'll see if maybe another attempt for Shuffler, maybe Doran here.
So not a whole lot has been, this is a pretty low scoring game so far for what the Bullets would consider.
Yeah, both sides have done a great job defensively. Start this one, Shuffler just kind of holding it up top.
Gets it to Bodine.
More high post action.
Yeah, here comes Doran. Maybe could have shot that one, but Carter just came free. Shuffler drives.
Looks like he's gonna be fouled. Will they reward him with 2? It looked like he was going up. And Shuffler's gonna head to the free throw line, so
we'll head to the line. His first free throw attempt on the way. Does not go in.
Shuffler shoots 80% from the free throw line. Misses the first there, but he's going to knock down majority of the free throws he's going to take.
Here comes the second one. That one rattles out, so he goes 0 for 2. Gonna be Bullets
looked
ball.
like Doran went off at Doran there. Could have easily been off of Marr. I think Porta, you got to find McClure. He hasn't had an open look all game.
With Doran still on him.
Doran's done a great job on him. Obviously, Coach Beard's trust has grown pretty quickly to put Carson Doran on the best player.
McClure kicks to Carter in the corner, who has nothing. Got to get it to McClure now, who's going to go right past Doran, goes up, shot, rattles out. Carter gets it, and he missed the second chance shot.
Yep.
So Shuffler going to bring it up quickly now. Maybe they're going to move into a quicker
Sailing
deep three. Cannot go.
Good hustle by Tim.
Tim got it down to Bodine. Foul.
Sailing's going to knock him down at some point. Great hustle from Garrett Tim.
You have to think maybe that's not the best three-pointer to take.
No,
that was
it's not.
That was at the volleyball line, essentially.
Yeah. But also, if you're Braden Sailing, you're not going to get many open looks. So if you have a little bit of space, I think his mentality is, let it fly. Bodine hits the first. It's good to see him knock down some free throws.
So it's a 5-point game now. Second free throw.
Sanders looks like he's going to check in maybe.
Goes. So it's a 6-point lead.
Coach Beard out on the court yelling he wanted a sub. Usually the refs will give it to you, but
just about 2 minutes have come off the clock. As Carter really has nothing. Good defense here from the Bullets. McClure.
See, when McClure has the ball, Bullets are just,
all up in his face
up
there.
In his face. Extended gap helps.
Marr,
it's a great shot.
Great shot over Sailing, who had good defense, who stayed with him all the way, but Marr just goes up.
Yep. I'd like to see maybe Doran on this possession get an open look for 3. See what Williamsville's going to try to do here. Sailing has it up top.
He'll go to his left. Backing down, blocked by Hoagland. Carrot going to bring it up, gets it to Carter. Carter going to go through the lane.
Good.
Out on Bodine.
Doran kind of hits it out of his hands, and then Bodine tries to gather it, but he lost it out of bounds. Sanders will come in for Bodine, get him the quick break.
Doran, good job there, not picking up the foul. He's doing a great job of just getting to the ball and not touching any skin. So Carrick gets it over to Marr. 4-point game, 5:50 to go in the second quarter.
Seems like Williamsville has maybe an inch or two on a lot of the Porta guards. Maybe
Carter.
That's, affecting.
Oh, tipped by Shuffler.
You think that might be affecting their ability to maybe get a couple shots off, not drive downhill?
Potentially, Porta, we talked about kind of it's one of the smaller teams in the tournament,
and,
for sure.
Hoagland's their 5. When you saw him come out earlier for Carter, and they went really small.
Carter gets to Carrick. Carrick going to drive baseline, goes up, shot rattles out, rebound by Sanders. Yeah, to
Shuffler.
Get up through some contact. Stolen away by Carter.
Sailing tried to find him. Just Carter jumped right in the passing lane.
Marr gets it to McClure. turns the ball over. 10 in front of everybody else. Goes up. Shot off. Rebound by Sanders.
Like
kicks
to
it
see
out to
Sanders
Doran.
go up for that.
Step back three. That one falls, so it's now a 7-point game. Tipped by Doran. McClure gets it. Has to pull it up to Carter.
I guess 3's more than 2. Sanders, I mean, he made the right decision to kick it out.
Saul Hope and Carrick loses it.
Carrick questioning the call. He thought Shuffler either got him or it went off of Shuffler. The Bullets will get it back.
7-point lead for the Bullets.
Yep, Bodine's going to come in for Tim. So quick break for Bodine. Starters back in, I would assume, probably for the rest of this half. Coach Beard's probably only going to go 6 deep tonight. You might see a little bit of Dalton Root for defense if people are in foul trouble.
Down low to Bodine. Kicks to Doran. Another 3. That one will also fall.
He's hot.
He has been on fire from beyond the arc.
It's a great
the last
play.
2 days.
Get it to the high post. Set a down screen, and Doran just comes out. No one near him, and he knocks it down.
So Hoagland now. Gets it to Marr. Marr back to Hoagland. Hoagland spins by, goes up. Looked like maybe Sanders fouled him there.
Looks like Sanders was hit. He's got to find someone. Bodine gets it to Shuffler. Shuffler will bring it up.
Quickly, too.
Looks like Doran was open, too.
To Shuffler.
See if Shuffler can drive a gap and maybe find someone for a 3. Doran's hot right now.
Bodine takes it all the way to the rim.
Porta's going to call another 30-second.
3:48 to go here in the second quarter. We'll be back after the timeout. Back here, 3:48 to go in the second quarter. A 12-point lead now for the Bullets.
Doran has 9. I believe Shuffler has 6.
This is what the Bullets are capable of, just
Absolutely.
getting all over you. As
They're
they
gonna
do
trap.
right here, they trap Morris.
Another trap in the corner.
They get it to Morris,
Bluejays get out of it. Good steal from
Stolen
Shuffler.
by Shuffler. And that one will roll in.
Bullets now at 14. If you're Coach Beard, get this to 20. Go into the half up 20. Feeling pretty good about yourselves.
The chance to head back to the tournament championship game. Marr's got to be careful here, still around the half-court line. Spins
Another
down to the
spin.
lane.
Ooh, they're going to call a foul. Maybe it looked like a double dribble.
I think the double
Wow,
dribble
did they just call
happened
that on Shuffler?
because of the
Okay, they called it on Sailing.
So that's
Coach-
Sailing
yeah.
second, right?
It's either his second. I mean, if it was on Shuffler, it would have been his second. Coach Beard's not too worried about it, so I'd assume that's just 1.
Gets it down to Morris, over to McClure, who will drive. Just to bring it out, gets it to Marr. Just going to spin down the lane, put up a shot.
That's
that
just a
one's gonna
tough
fall,
shot.
Yeah. Sailing playing good defense on him. He is just rattling shots off for the Blue Jays, kind of keeping them in this one. Marr is.
Sanders going to come set a high ball screen. See if Shuffler tries to get downhill. He does.
Goes up.
Tries to get the contact.
Yeah, no. Good on his shot. Marr bringing it up.
He loves that shot. Just couldn't get it to fall.
McClure, three-pointer.
Left him.
Off the mark. Rebound by Doran.
Can't leave McClure open. 2 guys on, and they both run away.
Gets it to Shuffler. Three-pointer. No good.
Foul's going to be called on Sanders. Push over the back. Love the aggressiveness. Just, you know, it's going to be a foul every time.
So McClure will inbound it. 2.5, essentially, 2:23.
See if Porta can maybe chip away these last 2.5 minutes, get this down to single digits, down 12.
You want to get it to around that, 8-7 mark.
8-7
somewhere
mark,
in
yep.
there.
Cut it in half. Even, maybe down to 6. Almost lost
You're
it.
only gonna, you really only need 2 good possessions here.
Yeah, hit
and
a
you
couple
can easily
threes.
get that as
Another
it's stolen
turnover.
away. Scheffler goes up. His shot, he's fouled.
We'll go back to the free throw line. 0 for 2 tonight.
But if you're PORTA, this is not
the first half you wanted.
Yeah, for sure. After that first quarter, it was
Yep.
a 4-point lead for the Bullets. But
And I'll credit to Williamsville. They've came out in the second quarter, played really fast, really hard, really aggressive.
really, the first time since that Taylorville game that they've had to, had a little bit of adversity in that first quarter.
Yeah, they've came out and just stomped everyone since Taylorville.
Got to give a little credit to PORTA there.
Yep.
Hanging with them, still in it.
And it's good to see Williamsville respond because, they haven't seen much of that this year.
Scheffler just 1 of 4 today from the free throw line.
Back up to 14 for Williamsville. We're going to try to trap, force another turnover.
Yeah. He gets it to Marr. Corner, Carrick 3. Rattles in and out.
That's a great look for Carrick and PORTA.
You just need that one to fall, and you feel probably a little better even just down 11, but Doran driving baseline goes up, shot falls.
Looks like Coach Beard's gonna send Watkins in with the next dead
Marr
ball.
Gonna get a good look. Shot goes
Out of control.
Yeah.
Good defense from Bodine.
So Doran
Sailing on
gets
a
the
loop.
sailing. Back to Doran, 3-pointer. Goes in, nothing but net.
He has, I think, 14 in this game. He has been unbelievable.
Just another great look for the senior.
Williamsville is obviously going to be good coming into this year, but he was just a perfect piece that this team needed.
Carrick, jab, drive, nothing. Good defense here from the Bullets in the second quarter for sure.
Doran reaches and picks up a foul. Watkins will come in. We'll see for who. Looks like Beard might also send in Root. Looks like he'll come in for Sanders. Dalton Root's going to come in.
Sanders goes out, and so will.
We'll get Blake a
Blake
breather.
out, yeah.
I mean, up 19. I would assume if Bullets get another offensive possession, Coach Beard might use a timeout and get his offensive guys back in.
And they got to get it all the way past half court for McClure. If you are the Blue Jays, you need to really just get any points here because you're down almost 20 points here. So McClure gets it to Marr. Over to Carter. Carter down to Marr. Marr goes up. He's fouled by Doran. Picks up his second foul in just a matter of 20 seconds.
It's not good. He's got 2 fouls, but he has 17 points.
So
more than half. Williamsville's actually scored here.
Scheffler will come back in probably for Doran.
I don't know here.
You
Bullets
don't really
will have
want
the
him to
ball
pick
on
up a
offense.
third potentially, yeah, but
I think he'll come in for Root. It'll be for
does come
Root.
out, yeah. Hoagland comes in, McClure goes out.
Reason
so
why.
maybe a little bit, this is more of their size lineup for the Blue Jays. Just, try and, they do not want a bigger lead as it's at 18 right now.
See if Watkins can box out here. Made it anyways.
Gets it.
So Scheffler comes in for Root. Obviously, Doran with 2. Could have came in for Doran, but you're on offense, and Doran's obviously the better offensive player. He has 17 points tonight. Bulls are going to hold for 1. See if they want to try to maybe get Doran another look.
Yeah, 17-point lead for the Bullets. Scheffler, guarded by Carrick. Carrick might come up on him.
Yeah, count here.
But they get it
It's
back
like a
to
give
Watkins.
and go.
Over to Doran in the corner, 6 seconds,
Thought
down
about
to
shooting
5. He'll drive, kick to Bodine, 3-pointer. Rattles in and out, tipped by Watkins. Shot at the buzzer by Marr, almost goes in, but it would be no good if it had fallen.
17-point
lead for the Bullets. 1/2 away from a chance at the championship game. We'll be back after half. second half semifinal action. Williamsville just one half away from getting back to the tournament championship.
Good set play from Porta.
There goes Hoke, gets an easy bucket to start.
Yeah, a couple screens, good circle cut. Sanders just couldn't get around the screen. No bump.
Sailing thought about shooting it.
Yeah, probably better he didn't.
Doran, who got
good
drive to the lane.
Foul.
And
one.
Falls. So he'll head to the line.
Believe he's got now 19 of the 32 and makes his free throw. He's got 20. Obviously.
Doran's free throw has been pretty solid from the line.
Yeah.
As
and he's got,
he
missed.
That one rolls out, so Marr will bring it up. If you're Porta, you got to get something going. As Carrick gonna drive, kick down, tried to get it to Morris. Good tip there from Sanders.
Good wall up.
Gets it to Carrick. Jab, drive, kick to McClure. Back to Carrick. Good job defensive-wise for the Bullets. Getting it to McClure now.
And Doran with 2 fouls now, still on McClure. Can't let him pick up an early third here in the third quarter.
So McClure gonna drive, kick over to Hoke. Hoke gets DeMar. Marr goes up. Shot will not fall. Rebound by Hoke. He's fouled there, but he gets the shot to go.
That was definitely an and one. No box out from Sanders. Bullet's kind of fortunate. He's not at the free throw line right now.
So Shuffler bringing it up. Screen from Sanders. Good job by Hoke and back to Sanders. They kind of trapped
there.
Good
back door from Doran. Oh, third away. Looking for Sanders. Sanders just kind of moved at the last second.
Yeah.
Bullets up 15 now.
It was a pretty good pass there, but
yeah, Sanders just getting moved out of the way last second. Other than that, it would have been an open layup.
I think Sanders was trying to clear the way for Doran.
I think so.
Because Doran was kind of running out of real estate down there by the end line, but
I think you're exactly right. We'll see if Porta now get a couple stops
momentum for sure. 15-point game. Hoke. It's over to Marr. Marr had some pretty nice shots tonight. He's going to drive, spin, get it back out to Hoke, gets it to McClure. They're going to reset, calls for Hoagland, gets the mismatch for Bodine. Now he's trapped by Bodine and Doran. Gets it to Marr, down over to Hoagland. Hoagland jab.
Three.
Yeah.
Not sure if he's a great three-point shooter or not, kind of their post player.
He made one 2 days ago on the first day of the tournament, but has it done much from beyond the arc as Marr spins, goes up over Sailing, short of the basket. Doran gonna bring it up. Gets it to Sailing. Sailing pops a three. Rattles out. He's got to get
Still
one
scoreless,
to fall.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of how we start off Taylorville. Missed his first. I mean,
Carrick gets to Marr. Marr drives baseline, goes.
That's a good look.
Down to Hoagland, who rips it away and goes up, rolls in.
Down to 13 now.
So Porta kind of slowly chipping away here. Timeout
Coach Beard,
called
quick
by
timeout.
Coach Beard. So 5:06 to play. 13-point lead for the Bullets. We'll be back after the timeout. Back here, 5:06 to play, 13-point lead for the Bullets here in the third, but Porta kind of slowly chipping away there at the lead. So no subs for the Bullets. And Scheffler will bring it up.
CF maybe try to get Doran an open look here. He's got 19, he's been really hot.
Maybe want to try to get Scheffler something going too, you know.
Ooh, good tip out from Hoagland.
Doran sizing up Marr. Got to get it back to Bodine. Kicks to Sailing. Sailing drives, goes over to Shuffler. Back down, Bodine. Three-pointer in the corner. No good. Tipped by Carrick. Got to Sailing, and it was tipped by.
So it goes tip. Porta's going to try to save it. Great save. It'll go off on Sanders. Wow, great hustle from Marr.
A little scary there. Looks like maybe Kurt Turner.
Yeah, looks like Kurt almost ran right into him.
So shout out to Kurt Turner.
Keeping all the athletes healthy.
Marr bringing it up for the Blue Jays. 4.5 to go in the third. Halfway through, essentially.
Quick third quarter and a foul, little body check by Sanders up top, guarding McClure. I'm not sure that's the matchup Williamsville wants, so maybe not a bad foul. I don't think Coach Beard's too mad about that one.
Carrick inbounding to McClure.
Yep, Doran's going to be back on McClure. So maybe just a defensive miscommunication.
If you're Porta, you want to try, not essentially that it's a mismatch by any means for any of these Williamsville defenders for McClure, but you want to get somebody else on him.
Absolutely.
Just because Doran's defense is so good, I mean, anything is, you can consider it a mismatch.
And preferably someone else other than Bodine, because, he was him and Thomas were the number 1 and 2 defenders last year. Rotated in and out.
They definitely trusted Bodine to take that number 1 guy a lot last year, too.
But again, that just shows the trust that the coaches have in Doran here to lock up the number 1 defender.
So Hoagland goes up. Shot no good. Rebound by Bodine. Sailing going to bring it up. Gets it to Shuffler. Shuffler moving to his right. Go down, has to pick up his dribble, gets it back out to Doran. Gonna get it back to Shuffler and reset.
Looks like Coach Beard kind of directing traffic a little bit. 4 out, 1 in look. Another high post action with Sanders.
Here comes Sailing. Pops
another
a 3.
That one's good.
Finally gonna fall for Sailing.
His first.
So a 16-point lead now.
Yep. Good to see that.
Before the fourth, you want to get this to around 10 if you're the Blue Jays.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's McClure.
Still 16.
Having been able to do nothing today.
Nope. It's because Doran's done a great job defensively.
He's gotten 1 or 2 looks, and that's been off of
another turnover.
Miscues.
Doran, great hustle.
Porta
gets it back.
Marr gonna go up through contact. Almost falls in.
Hard foul from Sanders.
He'll head to the line to try and make this a 14-point game.
Yeah, Porta, haven't really cut the lead much, but you can tell they're starting to chip away a little bit. They've looked a little bit better offensively.
You get it, right now it sits at 15, but you make this one, you're at 14.
Get a couple stops.
Get a couple stops, and all of a sudden it's 8 or even 10, and you feel good going into that fourth quarter with it, only down 10.
And Sanders and Bodine are out for Williamsville, so maybe this is the time where Porta can go on that run with a couple bench players in here, Watkins and Tim.
So Marr makes both, so it's a 14-point game.
It's like Coach Beard directing more traffic. He's going to bring Sailing up to the slot. More high post action. Shuffler's going to spin.
Gets to Sailing. Back to Tim. Tim falls. Lucky he didn't call for a travel.
Yeah.
Good defense here from the Blue Jays for sure.
2:30 to play. Shuffler going to pull it back out.
Over to Doran. Doran drives, goes up. No good. Marr just barely gets onto it.
Try to get the contact. Probably better jump stopping and playing off 2.
So a chance here to cut the lead to 12 or around there. Back out to Hoke. Hoke has to pick up his dribble and gets it to Carrick.
High ball screen.
I haven't seen a whole lot of Drew Carter since that 3, but a 3 here would swing some momentum.
Great steal from Tim. Doran running the floor.
And he'll just...
It's going to be fouled by McClure.
I don't know. McClure looked like he got all ball.
Yeah, he did. You're going to say he got him on the arm. Tim will go to the line and shoot 2. It was 3 for 3 yesterday, I believe, from the line. Got fouled on a 3 and made all 3 free throws. Started off the season 1 for 4. It's good to see the free throw starting to go down for him.
So his first free throw is in.
Notice he shoots it A little bit behind the free throw line. Most guys' foot is right up there on the line.
And his second one is in.
Good.
So 16-point lead, 1:48 to go in the third quarter. So if you are PORTA, you want a 3 here to swing momentum. That's the only reason you really want a 3. Any points here really helps you out, but
Jason Thomas getting Greg Sailing to get a little fired up there.
And McClure goes.
In the Bullets crowd.
And there's an and one. So maybe just the momentum that they need. So if you're Coach Beater, do you save Doran?
You know, I mean, okay, 1:30 left. I think you keep him in. It's just unless if he gets his 4th, that's my opinion. And it looks like they're going to.
Has to make that decision because, you know, obviously he's playing great defense. If you take him out, McClure could maybe, you know, after that and one, could use that as momentum as Hope gets it to Carter, to McClure, deep 3. Off the mark, rebound by Carrick. He'll pump fake by Doran and gets that one to go. So it's a 12-point game now, 1:16. They can still close this gap before the 4th. Shuffler gonna drive, kick to Sailing. Sailing, who's to his left, back to Doran. Doran has to give it up to Shuffler. 1:03 to go.
So like
down
Shuffler's
to a minute.
Gonna pull it back out. More high post actions. Watkins has it. Sailing's gonna come off the screen from Shuffler.
Nothing. Over to Tim, corner, 3-pointer. That one, nothing but net there for Garrett Tim. So momentum killed a little bit for the moment, but Carrick, 38 seconds to go. You might not want to hold here. Marr gonna drive baseline, spin, shot over, Sailing in and out. He got a few of those to fall earlier this game.
Sailing, no one's on Sailing. Shuffler's gonna drive. Thought if you pitch that back to Sailing, he's open for a 3. They're gonna hold for 1. Coach Beard directing traffic.
Carrick on Shuffler.
Sailing's at the free throw line.
10 seconds. We'll see
set
Watkins
a down
come up.
Watkins.
Yep.
Great screen-to-screener action.
Off. And he had, and that one from Shuffler. Headed to the line.
Yep. The screen-to-screener action, free Shuffler up.
But Sailing was also open.
He was
back
open,
there.
yeah.
We've seen that happen twice where Shuffler just took it himself, but both times it's kind of worked in favor for the Bullets, creating momentum. 17-point game. Watkins comes out, Sanders comes in.
Roots also looking to check in. 5 seconds left for Shuffler.
He'll probably come in for Doran, I would assume, right? Because he's at 3. You don't want to put him at 4 right before the 4th quarter. That one comes in.
It'll be Shuffler. Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Get Shuffler a break before the 4th quarter.
That's smart, but also I think 5 seconds left. Doran can't pick up a 4th.
Yeah, you're gonna. So Marr gonna have to bring it up.
Root is gonna foul. With 2.4 left.
So
Coach Beard looks like he's fine with that.
PORTA obviously has a play here for this. Obviously drawn up, so they're gonna want to get this one drawn up in red. They know what they're gonna run. They've probably practiced this a few times.
And speaking, I mean, Bullets have extended this lead back up to 18.
Get it to Carrick, 2 seconds. 1, he'll throw up a shot, no good. So it's an 18-point lead for the Bullets. Headed into the 4th quarter, 1 quarter away from headed back to the championship. We'll be back for the 4th quarter action. 1 quarter to go. An 18-point lead for the hometown Bullets, trying to get back to the championship game for a 2nd year in a row, trying to get their first win potentially since 2017. PORTA Bluejays have some work to do with just 8 minutes to go. Let's see what they can do.
If PORTA wants to win this game, good flare screen for Sailing. Quick 3.
No good. Rebound by Mar.
And Tim goes for an over the back.
So
not the smartest foul, but you love the effort on the offensive glass.
PORTA, really to get this one, you got to get either Drew Carter or McClure open and get some free looks. They're definitely by far their best 3-point shooters.
Yeah, absolutely. But on the other hand, Williams was doing a great job of taking them away.
But Tim is on Carter down there. So
we'll see. 2-man game. Mar
Carter kind of open in the corner. Here he is.
Would have been a 3 if he didn't bobble the catch.
Tim did a good job getting back to him. Hoagland in the corner. Gets it over to Mar. Mar spins.
Seen that a few times.
Yeah, it's Carter. Jab, drive, spin. Goes up through Tim. Shot no good. And Shuffler lost it. Hoagland got it, Carrick.
We're going to call him over the back. Shuffler lost it. Carter picked it up, tried to get it to Carrick. PORTA's coach is going to argue the call, but it was over the back.
Yeah.
Passed it back to Carrick on the other side of half court. So ball will go back to Williamsville. See if they can try to get maybe Sailing or Doran for an open look. Both of them have Sailing just knocked down his first 3 of the night. Doran has 19.
You got to give credit to Hoagland there. Good hustle.
Yeah.
But just a little bit of a miscue from him.
Sanders missed Sailing cutting back door.
So Shuffler gets it to Sailing. Sailing drives, floater, and
good. So you like to see.
So now it's up to a 20-point lead. PORTA really got some work to do.
Yep.
They want to, fight into this one and get back or get to the championship game.
Sanders and Doran switch now. Doran is on Hoagland. Good steal from Shuffler and hits it off of Carter. Yeah. What a smart play. Bullets are going to get the ball back.
20-point lead with about 6.5 to go.
If you're Williamsville, I've said this a few times this tournament, get this up to 30, rest the starters.
Going to be hard to get it to 30 here.
Yep, that's the problem. I think it's going to be hard to get it up to 30. Looks like more high post action. Hoagland's going to foul Sanders on the entry pass. So Williamsville will get it on the sideline, get it into Shuffler, and they'll set something up.
So the championship game tomorrow night at 7 p.m. That that essentially gives them under 24 hours of rest, but gives
It's actually on Monday.
Or Monday, sorry, yeah.
So it gives you a day of rest.
Yeah, so that you're actually going to gain that day of rest, and really preparation is what the biggest thing is for both teams. Sailing 3, no good. Rebound by Carrick, but
you'd like to see those go in on Monday, obviously.
Yeah.
If you're going to not shoot it well, have it be tonight.
Hoagland goes in. So back to the point being made, both teams going to have that extra preparation for that championship game, which normally you don't get. Normally you get just under 24 hours, really, if you're that last team to play.
I think it'll benefit both teams because both teams love to play fast. Shuffler forces up a shot, and you're going to say he traveled.
Yeah. So
still 18-point lead for Williamsville, 5:44 to play.
You hit a few, you gotta start hitting shots if you're PORTA. You cannot continue to miss shots.
Nope.
And if you do miss shots, you have to crash hard.
Yeah,
At this point, it doesn't matter if you're going to get a foul or not. You have to get boards.
Yep. And limit Williamsville's opportunity to get good looks on defense as well.
Carter gets it to Hoagland. Hoagland kicks back out to Carter, three-pointer. That one goes in, so maybe.
Down to 15.
Yeah, maybe some momentum coming. You need some stops here. You need, 1 or 2 stops, force the Bullets to take a timeout. But Doran will have it for the Bullets.
Looks like they might. We'll give it to Sailing. Not sure what Williamsville's going to try to do here.
If you're PORTA, you've got to shut down Doran and Shuffler because Sanders hasn't done much since that
it's like a set play from
mid-second
Williamsville.
quarter. As Sailing gets it down to Doran.
Good spin
he goes
move.
Up,
and he's got 21. Timeout Williamsville. Yeah. Doran with 21. I think a lot of people be very pleased with his performance tonight.
17-point lead for the Bullets, 4:47 to play. We'll be back. Carrick underneath. Gets it to Marr. 4:40.
Back up to 17.
Yeah.
I think if you're Porta, obviously just chip away. It'll take a really big run.
And Marr gets into the lane, no good. Rebound, Carrick drives.
Should have shot that, in my opinion. You need points, and that's one of his few open looks he's had tonight. He passed it up.
Carter almost got free. Marr spinning, driving down to Carrick. Carrick goes up.
Good defense from Bodine. Good rebound. Sailing has it. He'll bring it up for Williamsville. Picked up by McClure.
Doran gonna bring it up. 4:10 to go in the
Coach
fourth.
Beard wants him to slow it up a little bit. Shuffler now on the bench.
So
you're playing with Tim out there instead of Shuffler. Almost turns it over.
Stolen. Doran has it. Jumps into the lane. Fumbles a little bit. Almost falls, but
he's gonna shoot two.
Yeah, maybe that shot falls if he doesn't bobble it when he stepped into the lane there, but
yep.
He'll head to the free throw line regardless. So credit to Williamsville. Anytime Porta's kind of got some momentum, they've just killed it. As Doran misses his first.
Pretty good free throw shooter. Porta's gonna call another timeout, maybe ice Doran, keep this to 17.
In reach, essentially,
It'll
but
be a
we'll be
timeout.
back after the timeout.
Doran at the line, shooting a second free throw after the Porta timeout. It is
good. Good. So
Bullets put up 50, 18-point lead now, 3:57 to play.
Marr gonna bring it up for the Blue Jays. Nothing going. Not a whole lot really. Since it was close in that first quarter, but since then the Bullets kind of run away with this one. Marr goes up over Sailing. That one will not fall. So Doran will bring it up. Doran gets it to Sailing.
Thought about the three. I think it's a smart move to pull it out.
Back to Doran.
3:25 to play. Bullets up 18 still. Waste some time off the clock.
Doran kicks to Bodine. Corner three. He's shot a few of them today. Hasn't quite made
Some
any
of
of
them
them.
really close.
Like that one, which rattled out. Drew Carter going to bring it up. Carrick driving.
He's going to
bring it out, and he'll just go up into the lane. That one, fall good floater there. Off balance.
Looks like they're going to pick up Sailing. Shuffler's still on the bench. Interesting. Maybe just try to get him rest, unless he was a little shaken up after taking that fall on one of Porta's turnovers earlier.
Doran gets it to Sailing corner. Tim, three-pointer. Goes right through. He's been on fire tonight for sure. Marr, see what he can do, gets into McClure. McClure goes in, goes up, battles out.
Great
rebound by Tim.
He's gonna be fouled. Bodine will take it out for Williamsville. Porta now down 19, gets it to Sanders. Doran ran across the court, didn't get it to him. Sailing will bring it up.
Goes to his right now, gets it back to Tim. Tim has nowhere to go, gotta get it to Bodine. 2:15 to go. 19-point lead for the Bullets. As Doran will have it. Jabs, drives, goes in, shot falls.
Another
Good job there
Doran.
by Doran. Fighting through contact, through the traffic, getting that one to go.
He's been their best player all tournament, I would assume, at this rate. All tournament first team player.
Carrick steps back, driving, spins.
Travel. Oh, foul.
So
looks like he walked.
Head to the line.
Watkins and Root will check back in. Maybe try to get, we'll see. With Shuffler on the bench, Root's gonna come in as probably your primary ball handler, unless they'll let Sailing keep bringing it up.
And Carrick makes his first free throw.
As Root will come in for Sailing.
So it's a 20-point lead for the Bullets.
So Dalton Root will be the point guard, trying to break up this Porta press for the last minute 46.
Carrick's second free throw is off the mark.
Rebound from Tim.
Doran will bring it up. So the Bullets are going to head back to the championship
game. Doran's fouled.
To play against.
I don't know. Porta looks like they're going to call. Looks like they just called a full timeout.
They're going to sub. They're benching.
Nope. It'll be a full timeout. Benches are going to empty. Looks like for Porta. Looks like Coach Beard is going to empty his bench, bring in the 5 of Bryant, Entwistle, Newhoff, Lideker.
So third night in a row
Perry.
that they get to play.
Yep.
But back to the topic of discussion, Williamsville headed back to play against the undefeated Warrensburg.
Absolutely.
Who kind of with a chip on their shoulder there, thinking they maybe deserve the 1 seed.
Yeah. I think it'll be a tough physical game. Obviously, that Warrensburg game, really, really physical. I don't think that benefits Williamsville, if I'm completely honest.
No,
because if you get Bodine and Doran in foul trouble, Williamsville doesn't have a deep bench.
They really haven't had, too physical of a game like that Tremont and Warrensburg game. But essentially, someone's going to, not essentially, someone will walk away with that loss.
Yeah.
Both undefeated, headed in to the championship
obviously,
game.
Williamsville ranked, I believe, as of last week, number 4 in 2A.
So,
obviously, I think Williamsville's going to be the favorites, but Warrensburg is going to come in and they're going to try to prove to everyone that they deserve that 1 seed.
Minute 38 to go. Both teams have subbed in their benches.
Yep.
This one's all but over. Bryant kicks down to Entwistle, who goes up. Shot rattles out. Morse with the rebound. As Bryce Davis bring it up, get it over to Brody Pettit, who kicks into the corner for Nate Keller. Back to Pettit, to Davis now. Gives to Keller.
It's like a
Scrum
turnover.
for the ball. Nolan Bryant, good hustle there to try to get back to it, but this one is over.
Yep. 20-point lead for Williamsville.
So both teams going to get a full day of rest, and even in almost 2 full days of rest.
Yeah, because this game won't be until about 7
o'clock
tomorrow night
on Monday night. Both teams coming in undefeated, as we've said, so it should be a good game in the holiday 30th annual holiday tournament championship game. Williamsville trying to get back, trying to get their first win since 2017. Warrensburg won like 4 straight in the mid 2010s.
Good rebound by Newhoff. Bullets. We will see.
Thought about shooting it. He'll drive in the lane, go up through
That's a
contact,
great
and goes in. 22-point lead now. Under 30 seconds to go. Keller, little jumper there. So Williamsville's just gonna be able to dribble this one out. This one is over, and they're headed back to the championship game.
Obviously lost it last year. They're gonna come in and they're gonna wanna win this thing.
Definitely had to have been one of their goals headed into the year to win it, potentially for the first time since 2017. Thank you for joining us today. We will see you guys on Monday night, or Monday evening actually, for that 3rd place game, which will be our first game, then the championship game following. Thank you guys. We'll be back on Monday.